Welcome back to AM Northwest. Our first guest says knowing our own personality will ultimately make us happier. Here to explain, we're happy to welcome back the author of Human Lie Detection and Body Language 101, Vanessa Van Edwards. Good to see you again.
Yeah, happy to be here to talk about personality.
Okay, so there are 5 personality types?
Yes, so we talk about personality quirks, personality traits, but science has found that there are 5 specific personality traits that everyone has across cultures, across genders, and when we know our personality traits, we can optimize for them. So today I want to go over the 5.
What do you mean? So once we know what we have, then we can make our lives better somehow?
Yeah, because the problem is my goal for this segment is to make sure that people own their personality.
Okay.
If you're not naturally an extrovert, don't try to be an extrovert. If you're naturally neurotic, that's okay.
You know, it's interesting you say that because once I realized, and people don't believe this, but it's true, and you know it's true, that I don't like people.
So you're low agreeable. We're going to get there.
Okay, so as far as an extrovert, I'm not really an extrovert. I'm forced to be at times, but if I go to a party, I don't work the room. Helen, on the other hand, works the room. She craves attention. No, but Helen,
this is going to be a good segment.
But Helen is more of an extrovert.
How about then? I'll answer what I think you are. You answer what you think I am, since you seem to know what I am.
I think that's a good idea because I think I know you better than you know you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
we're
let's
going to
do
do
this.
it.
All right,
Okay.
so what's the first personality type?
The first one is openness. So this is how imaginative you are, how curious you are. And so at home, and you guys are going to do it for each other, I'm going to read off 3 statements.
Okay.
If you agree, you are high open. If you disagree with these statements, you are low open.
Okay, so we have arrows here. If I agree that Helen is high openness, I'll hold the arrow up.
Exactly.
And if I don't think that Dave is high openness, I'll do
Exactly.
this.
All right, you
Okay.
ready? I love adventure. I am imaginative. I am the first to try new activities. All right, so Helen, you would be high open, you're imaginative. Dave, you do not like to try new activities.
That's so true.
All right, so at home,
I don't even like that we're doing this now.
So why is this important? How you spend your time is important for openness. If you are high open, bucket list, getting things off of your bucket list is going to bring you a lot of happiness. If you're low open, tradition, rituals, spending time with old friends.
We're both right on. That's right on.
All right.
That's right on
Okay.
the money.
I like it. Let's go to the next one.
I like tradition. You know how I feel about tradition. We're going to go on that trip whether the kids like it or not, because it's tradition.
We've camped in Site 42 for 16 years. Why would we change it now?
And that is a low open.
That is a low open. Okay.
All right, we're doing the next one.
Okay.
The next one is conscientiousness. So this is how you approach details, how organized you are if you like plans, okay? So at home, think of your high or low. 3 statements. I have very high self-discipline. High if you agree. I am very organized and always come prepared. I like to know the plan rather than be spontaneous. So you think Helen is high conscious. So you're both high consciousness.
Yeah.
You like plans, you like details. So why is this important? For your profession. If you are high conscientious, you want to volunteer for tasks and jobs that require a lot of routine. You're good at to-do lists. You're good at organization. If you're low in conscientiousness, you want more creative, more imaginative, more spontaneous sales jobs. So it's very helpful for picking tasks.
So what if you're somewhere in between? Because I agreed with some of that, but not all of that.
All right, so if you're in between, if you think
Yeah.
that you're equal, and that does happen, that means that you have the best of both worlds. So you really are more flexible. And if you're not sure, if you're listening to these and you're like, I just don't know, we have a free official quiz on AM Northwest website, so you can take it. If you're like, I don't know, it's not enough, we have longer statements as well. if
Did
you're
you
not sure.
agree that you were...
Yeah, I think I'm really more in the middle because I also like volunteer work. I'll take on the thing that's not a linear thought and requires some creativity. I don't mind.
You'll be okay. So you're right in the middle, which is
Yeah.
the best of both. For a profession, it's great to be medium conscientiousness because then you can do both.
Yeah.
All right, next one, extroversion, which you guys already talked about a little bit. So this is how you orient towards people and relationships. Now, we had a segment on ambiverts where you can be introverted, where you don't like being around people, or extroverted, you love being around people, or right in the middle. So here are the 3 statements. Are you ready? I am the life of the party. I don't mind being the center of attention. I am usually the one to start a conversation. Is this right?
Yeah,
Did I get it right?
spot on.
Yeah.
Okay, so why is this important? If whether you're high or low extrovert, you want to think of the people and the places that make you thrive. right? So introverts have less. They have a few people who they love being around in a few places. Extroverts have lots. If you know where you thrive, you know you can say yes to things where you will do well to connect. It helps optimize naturally, because I don't want introverts to try to be extroverts if you're
Right.
not.
No,
Don't try to change it.
No, it's terrible.
It's the worst.
Oh, it's awful.
Except if we forced to. Are you ready for the next one? This is the hardest one.
Okay.
This is agreeableness.
No.
So maybe it's not so hard for Dave. So agreeableness is how empathetic you are, how friendly you are. And again, everyone has these 5 personality traits, and they're about 50% genetic, 50% environment. So let's read these 3 statements.
Okay.
If you are high agreeable, you tend to trust people and give them the benefit of the doubt. I am extremely empathetic. I like to make other people feel at ease. So if you agree with those statements, you're high agreeable. If you don't agree, you're low. This is the hardest one to get.
That is a hard
That's
one.
a tough one.
Okay,
Is that it? Those are the choices?
Those are the choices.
Yeah, I got to give her benefit of the doubt. Read those again, though. Let me
All right.
hear that one more time.
I tend to trust people and give them the benefit of the doubt. I am extremely empathetic, and I like to make people feel at ease.
She does do that. She wants to make people feel at ease, but
So this was the hardest
But
one.
I don't
You
trust
might have
people.
to take
no,
the
you
test.
don't trust people. Yeah.
So why is agreeableness important for family especially?
Oh, good one.
So you want your families to know if you're high agreeable. If you're high agreeable, you should plan the bachelorette party for your sister. You should be the welcome brigade for new partners that come into the family. If you're low in agreeableness, you should hang out in the kitchen while that new person
See,
comes in.
and here's where Helen, and I mean this sweetly. Here we go. Okay, let's say there's the bachelorette party that's got to be planned. She's not planning it, but she is certain the person doing it isn't doing it right. Right, is that right?
Sure.
Now,
Right.
judgmentalness
You're
is
actually
not
right.
okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what they're going to do. You know, how can you have a bachelorette party? Didn't even order a cake. Should order a cake, 3 weeks in advance, but they didn't. They're not even going to bother. And they think they can make one the night before. Who makes a cake the night before?
All right, is there one
Okay,
last
there's one more. The last
more,
one, the
one
most
more.
fun, is neuroticism.
Oh,
If
Oh.
so this might be what you were just talking
You
about.
already got the answer.
All right, are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
I stress out easily. I tend to be moody. I'm a worrier.
Oh.
Okay. So this is for dating.
Is this right?
you have a
Are you
bigger-
low neurotic?
You have a bigger arrow?
I don't have a bigger arrow. Up there.
Yeah.
So, why is this important? If you're high neurotic,
Yes.
that's okay. There's no better or worse. Your spouse needs to know your level of neuroticism. And you need to know
All
your triggers.
5 of hers have never been able to figure it out.
Well, maybe this is the key for you, Helen.
Yeah.
So it's all about knowing your triggers. If you're high neurotic, your spouse or partner should know what triggers you to feel emotionally unstable and how do you get it back. What's your rock? Is it your partner? Is it doing yoga? Is it breathing? Whatever it is, knowing your triggers and your counter triggers is going to help you with neuroticism.
That's
Vanessa,
fascinating.
that was fun.
Yeah.
What can we say? We can't help having some fun in the name of science. You've been watching Science of People TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.